All right, let's talk about something we all want, a body that moves better and hurts less. And you know what? A huge piece of that puzzle is flexibility. It's not just for gymnasts or yoga pros, it's for everyone. So let's get into why it matters so much.
So, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? That stiff neck in the morning, or that nagging ache in your lower back after a long day sitting down. Yeah, if you're nodding along, trust me, you are so not alone.
It's so easy to just write it off, right? Oh, it's just the price we pay for modern life. All the screen time, the stress. But what if I told you the answer wasn't some crazy, complicated fitness plan? What if it was something really, really simple?
Yep, that's it. The fundamental solution we're looking at today is simply improving your body's flexibility. It's truly the foundation for feeling good and moving well. And honestly, it's way more accessible than most people think.
Okay, so what do you actually get out of being more flexible? What are the real-world benefits? Well, our source here lays out 5. Let's call them big wins. And we're going to break them down one by one.
All right, win number 1, moving through your day with ease. I mean, think about it. Bending over to tie your shoes without groaning, or reaching for something on the top shelf without that pinch in your shoulder. That's the kind of everyday freedom we're talking about.
And here's the how behind it. Basically, when your muscles are flexible, your joints can move through their entire full range of motion. It's a total game changer. It's the difference between feeling, kind of locked up and feeling totally free in your own body.
Okay, on to win number 2. And this is a big one, protecting your body from injury. This is all about being proactive, about building a body that's more resilient and can handle what life throws at it.
So here's the key. When your muscles aren't super tight, they can absorb shock and handle sudden movements way better. The analogy here is perfect. Think of a dry, brittle twig versus a green, flexible branch, right? One snaps under pressure, the other just bends. That's exactly what flexibility does for your muscles. It seriously cuts down your risk of those awful strains and sprains.
Win number 3 hits home for, well, pretty much anyone who sits at a desk. We're talking about standing taller and feeling more stable. Yeah, posture and balance.
So how does that even work? Well, think about it. Tight muscles, especially in your chest, shoulders, and hips, are constantly pulling your body out of alignment. That's what causes that classic slouch. When you work on your flexibility, you're literally loosening their grip, allowing your skeleton to stack up properly. And guess what? Better posture means better balance. They go hand in hand.
All right, win number 4. And this brings us right back to where we started, doesn't it? This is about releasing that built-up tension and easing the very pain we talked about at the beginning.
And this is the big payoff, for sure. See, muscles that are tight all the time are basically in a constant state of low-level stress, and that equals pain. So when you stretch consistently, you're actively sending a signal to those muscles to just let go. You're releasing all that stored-up tension, and let me tell you, the relief is real.
And now for our 5th and final win. This one really ties the whole thing together. Because this isn't just about fixing what's wrong, it's about creating something positive. It's about feeling active, capable, and just plain comfortable in your own body. It makes so much sense when you think about it. When you feel good and you're not in pain, you want to be more active. It creates this amazing upward spiral, right? You feel good, so you move more. Then you move more, which makes you feel even better. It's all about keeping that active, comfortable lifestyle going for the long haul.
Okay, so we've gone deep on the why this all matters. But honestly, the best part is just how simple it is to start. So where do you even begin? Let's talk about that first easy step. I love this phrase from our source, active and comfortable. I mean, isn't that the dream? At the end of the day, that's the goal. It perfectly sums up everything we're shooting for. And like I said, the path to get there is so much simpler than you'd think. You don't need a pricey gym membership. You don't need any fancy gear. It all boils down to one simple, powerful action: regular stretching.
So I'm going to leave you with a final thought. Just imagine for a second, what if you set aside just 5 minutes a day? Seriously, that's it, 5 minutes. What could that tiny investment in your own flexibility unlock for you? For how you move, for how you feel, for everything?